You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
Make sure you start your weekend right with that Saturday vibe on iLive UK.
Good afternoon, everyone, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to iLive UK. I am your host, Sims Mode, with my guests, Miss B and Miss Law. How are you ladies doing?
Hello. All's good?
Yeah, hello, good afternoon. Everything's fine. How's everybody's week's been? I hope you've all had a very positive and productive week.
My week's been fine as well. Pretty productive. Changing weather hasn't been the greatest for us, but
well,
we take it as it comes.
For real, I feel like you know winter's coming if it's not here already, because I know a lot of people's come out with their warm coats and boots and hats and scarves and everything. So yeah, big up to DJ Deep South the past 2 hours with the Beats and Bass show. Make sure you catch him back next week, same time, same place. I'm going to start off with Zap Mama featuring Erykah Badu with Bandy Bandy.
Raise your body.
And that was the sounds of Zap Mama featuring Erykah Badu with Bandy Bandy. I haven't played that track in a long time. So you're listening to iLive Radio UK. Website is uk.iliveradio.com. Studio number 020 8638 8503. WhatsApp, text only 07564 265 257, and all our social media is iLive UK. So as usual, have my news in brief, but also I do have a topic. So on Thursday just gone, as part of the Black History Month on Channel 4, they had a program called Black, British and Funny. It was hosted by Mo Gilligan, and it was celebrating the Black British comedy circuit, which has been thriving for over 30 years. And then in this documentary, the award-winning comedian Mo Gilligan examined the history of the Black comedy circuit and why so few Black comedians have found mainstream success. So my topic is, what are some of your favourite Black British comedians? And also we can throw in like Black TV shows, even though there wasn't really a lot of them, which is kind of sad. But mostly let's touch on, you know, Black British comedians. I know for me, back in the day in the 90s, I used to go to an event in Hackney at the Hackney Empire called the 291 Club, and that was on a Friday nights, and it was like a talent show, but you also had like comedians, well-known comedians there as well.
Yeah.
And it was just so funny because it's like, us as Black people, we will let you know if you are good and you're funny or you're not.
Yeah, definitely.
And then more times if you wasn't funny, there was this guy who used to come out like he was like a militant guy with locks in his hair and basically take you off the stage.
Yeah.
So ladies, favorite Black British comedians? I know you have to think.
Yeah, I have to think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to think as well.
Yeah, I have to think. Like,
To be quite honest, I wouldn't say I necessarily have a favourite. I kind of like commend them for what they do and kind of like support, you know?
Yeah.
It's really weird, but so long as they make me laugh, I'm good with that.
yeah, I
I can't specifically say a particular one. What's his name? The
I
guy
think
from Jamaica.
that we got Slim,
Who, Oliver Samuels.
Oliver Samuels.
He was funny as
Yeah,
hell.
he was funny. I've been to a couple of the shows at Hackney Empire.
Me too.
Slim.
Yeah,
Yes.
Slim is excellent. Yeah, he's really cool actually.
Is it White Yardie?
White Yardie's funny.
Hilarious.
No, he's funny.
Like, and there's a few other people. I just can't remember their names.
Yeah.
But
So if I throw some out at you, so for some of the females, it was Angela Marr, Felicity Ethnic.
Ethnic.
Yeah.
So she is hilarious. I think one time, actually, it was me and you, Miss Laura. Actually,
Yeah, we went in Shepherd's Bush.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she must have called some guy down and said, "Let me hold a dance." Hey, listen.
Hey, it's right.
The guy didn't know what to do himself. We was dying. His partner was sitting there. She's like, "Don't worry, like just a dance." And she was doing the slowest motion. It was proper like she was in a shebeen. Hilarious.
Cracking up.
Dying. So yeah, that's one of my memories that I can remember where I just laughed my socks off. Like,
But to be quite honest, I haven't been to a lot of comedy shows.
no.
Oh, okay.
I think I've been in my lifetime. I've probably been to 2,
Okay.
which is like, remember, because when we were speaking, we're saying like, oh, let's do some comedy because there's a lot of it happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in my lifetime, I've done 2.
Oh, okay. No, I've been to
Quite a few.
Yeah, I've been to quite a few. I remember, I think maybe it was 2009 or 2010. So for those of you who know The Real McCoy, which is, they found some of the tapes. So if you go to BBC iPlayer, you can watch some of the shows on there.
Oh, excellent.
But they had The Real McCoy at the Hackney Empire, and they done the scene where it's in the Caribbean takeaway place where the guy comes in and says, yeah, can I have saltfish and fried dumpling? And the woman's like, we not have that. Because, you know, obviously it's something, even though it might be for some a bit stereotypical, but we've more or less experienced that when we've gone to a Caribbean takeaway. You see the menu, you fancy some mutton or something, and you really psyched yourself up saying, yeah, I'm going to get some rice and peas and mutton, and then they don't have that. Then I have that. Then you're like, okay, let me see if I can go for the curry goat.
We now have that.
Exactly. So it's like, what do you have? Yeah, we got some fried dumpling. Do you want that?
Or we got veg patty.
Or the typical one. We have everything else.
Yeah, we have everything else, but not that.
Or just
not that.
Veg patty. Just a veg patty there. Just that.
You got to wait 10 minutes because it's in the bag. So, yeah, listeners, let me know some of your favourite Black British comedians. Also, any of the comedy circuits you went to see these Black comedians. I'm in the chat room now, so you can say hi and let me know your memories of British Black comedians. It's a shame because in this show as well, when you get a chance, ladies, I strongly suggest you go and watch it because it's surprising. It seems like it's every 10 or maybe 20 years that you will see a Black British comedian in the mainstream. Okay. So first it was Lenny Henry.
Yeah.
And then there was no one else until what I saw on that show, Richard Blackwood.
Yes.
Richard Blackwood had his own show.
I forgot about
the
that.
Richard Blackwood show. And I remember that. And then it's like 10 years later now, you've got the Mo Gilligan show. Yeah. So it's like that one in, one out.
But I think what it was, technically speaking, was there wasn't a market for them.
Yeah.
That humour wasn't understood or recognised. So as a result of that, that's why one in, one out kind of scheme was going on. I have to say scheme.
Yeah, but it's like even... All right, I could say like for the 80s, yeah, when the Lenny Henry came out and he done his thing, he had to kind of appease to the white audience.
Yes.
But there was little snippets of where he might bring a joke about talking about his family, especially like he used to do jokes about his mum, and that was his little contribution. But you would never get a full show just dedicated to your culture and how you was brought up. Yeah, but what I do love about the Black British comedy scene is that we all came out to support, and that was a night out. That was like, apart from going raving, that was another way of going out. And when they were showing footages of like people queuing up to go to Hackney and Pie, people used to dress up.
Oh yeah.
That was a night out. That wasn't just like, you know, putting on some jeans and just going somewhere. Like,
I don't think we're that kind of people. We're not those kind of people though. We do make an effort if we're going somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, listeners, let me know. Studio number once again is 0208 638 8503. While I was playing the music, me and Lisa was just talking about Desmond's. Like, even when it comes to TV shows with predominantly Black people in it, like, there was hardly any, which is really sad because the amount of us who came over here, you know, through Windrush or even before, and there was nothing there for us.
Yeah, there isn't. There was it wasn't comedy. It was the Huxtables. What was it?
Cosby Show.
Which was American. So not really British. So
no real representation.
It didn't represent
not
us
at all, because that's not how we lived here. Like how we lived here.
That's right.
At that time.
And I feel like shows like No Problem, did show a representation of us. And then obviously later on we had Desmond's.
Need to get the
and it's like
yeah.
So the time is 4:23, and the next track I'm going to play is 2000 Black with Got Me Puzzled.
be at home chilling with you instead of working every day. Oh yeah. Make no mistake, I'd rather be chilling with you instead of being on a paper chase. Oh yeah. If I had my way, I'd be at home chilling with you instead of working every day. Oh yeah. Make no mistake, I'd rather be chilling with you instead of being on a paper chase.
Woke up today, wishing you were here with me. Missing the way you touch me everywhere. I need your kisses and your embrace. In your arms is where I wanna be. Whenever I'm with you, I feel so free. Can't get enough of you and me.
If I had my way, I'd be at home chilling with you instead of working every day. Every day, oh yeah. Make no mistake, I'd rather be chilling with you instead of being on a paper chase.
All I wanna do is to chill with you inside of that. Just sitting here, wish you had my time for me. Even though I see you every night, don't wanna keep you from doing all the things that you need to do. I wish our love could pay the bills so we could chill.
If I had my way, I'd be at home chilling with you instead of working every day. Oh yeah.
It's what I want to do instead of that.
Make no mistake, I'd rather be chilling with you instead of being on a paper chase.
All I wanna do is to chill with you inside of that.
Be thankful for the now. Let's learn from yesterday. If history repeats, get on your knees and pray. There must be more than this. To live is to survive. My friend is my enemy, 'cause to defeat you must divide. My girl can recognize me. My brother's filled with hate. He thinks I'm out to get him and snatch food off his plate. I take a magazine off the shelf, and it says I gotta hate
Best
myself.
internet
So I take
radio
a pill
station
tryna change
around.
myself.
I Live
I went to
Radio,
the knife
the
tryna
new
change
social
myself.
network.
There be
Social
more
network.
like them. They seem happy. Tell me myself. I go under the knife trying to change myself to be more like them. Facey, passy. Tell me what's the difference. Tell me, baby. Yeah. I breathe like everybody. So you should know the difference. You should know, baby. There'll be no sun. There'll be no sunshine tomorrow. They don't know no different. They don't. I swear from my soul, from my life in your hands, Lord. I will. You can make that difference, baby. We've only just begun to live. Oh, da 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 da.
And that was the sounds of Children of Zeus with No Sunshine. Let me get my words right. No Sunshine, the Sunset version. And before that, Clara Hill featuring Victor Duplay with Paper Chaser. So, news in brief this week. Coronavirus. Now, I watched Boris Johnson yesterday announce different restrictions and changes up and down the UK, but I'm still none the wiser of what is actually going on. Yes, there's links where you can go and check for your borough, you know, what level alert you're on, whether it's low, medium or high, but it's still not really being clear and consistent with what is actually going on. Like, I'm assuming there's people still going to work, but pubs and restaurants are closing at 10. But if you want to go to the pub, you have to actually have something to eat in the pub. You can't just go there for a drink. You can't mix household with one another, but I can go to my local supermarket and mix with how many hundreds of people in the supermarket. So, Miss Browne and Miss Law, what is your whole take on this whole coronavirus and what they're saying now? Like, there's 3 tiers: tier 1, tier 2, tier 3.
Do you know, it seems like it's just a guessing game. It seems like we've had the first pandemic scare. They've tried to figure a few things out. That hasn't really resolved anything. Yeah. So they're going back to the drawing board to see if something else may come to the surface for them to understand. But for me personally, it just feels like they do not know what they're talking about. They're not sure what to do, and they're just taking all these different choices or options that they've set for themselves, which are actually proving to be nothing. Yeah. You put the public out there. Now you're saying, oh, stats have gone up. Oh, you know, you can't do this or you can't do that.
The R rate has gone up as well.
I mean, come on, like, just shut the country down if that's what it takes. Let's figure this thing out properly. Stop scaremongering, because you're putting a lot of fear in people. And the people that are probably going to be affected more are the elderly people who are petrified to come out of their homes.
Like, I don't like today. I didn't know whether I was coming or going.
Same
because
here.
I was supposed to do a job, and I was like, how do I do this job? Because I'm not allowed in this person's household. It's so confusing. But then I could go to the park, and everybody's in the park, just mixing. And I know they're saying, I don't know whether I heard something inside outside. What is that like?
Yeah. So tighter tier 2 restrictions are to be imposed in London from now. It started from midnight to stop the COVID-19 epidemic worsening. He said on Thursday, we now all need to play our part in getting it under control again. The measures come into force from today, from midnight, earlier, and will mean a ban on mixing between households indoors, including in pubs and restaurants. The rule of 6 will continue to apply outdoors as will be 10 p.m. curfews for the hospitality sector. People can continue to travel to work or to access education using public transport, but they should look to reduce the numbers of journeys they make.
How's that
That
possible?
doesn't make any sense.
So none of this
That doesn't make any
listeners,
sense.
makes any sense to me. And I know for you listeners, wherever you are, it doesn't make sense to you. So as you said, Miss Law, I feel that they just need to lock down the city, like lock it down for a month, watch the R rate, see if it continues to rise or if it continues to fall. Because clearly between March and May, the R rating was low. Yeah? But now you decided to open everything. And remember, he more or less opened everything a week in between. So
It was almost like a click of a switch.
yeah,
literally.
So pubs were open today. Then next week, something else is open. Then the week up, it's like you didn't even let that
But
do its course for like a month.
just to stop you there, like, but why would you even open a pub? Like,
All right, so I'll be a bit of a devil's advocate. There's people who have to pay bills. They have to basically make an income. Yeah. So I get that. But I think the way it was done too soon.
Yeah.
It should have been a trial for 30 days, like what you'll get on one of them subscription things.
Yeah.
And just to watch and see how the R rate is doing. So if you saw it going up, even though that's been open for 30 days, then clearly that just that whole sector needs to be just not open for now.
I
Yeah, go
get
ahead.
that other businesses need to continue, but there are also other businesses. But a pub, what's so important about a pub? I just don't get that. For me, why do I need my local pub open? That just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. I feel when the pubs were open, there's a lot of people who do go to the pubs, and clearly when you're looking around, if you're in the London area, you can clearly see that a lot of people do go to the pubs. But you're right, it's not really that important. But what's very outstanding and very off key to me is that when they decided to put this 10 p.m. curfew, the day before they did that, a lot of people came out to have their so-called last hurrah.
But this is British culture. Okay,
There
this
you
is
go.
all
Yeah.
this is. This
Yeah.
is British culture. We'll open the pubs because we're going to appease the British culture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we need to have pubs open. Now you're saying, oh, hold on a second. Only if you're purchasing food you can go to the pub.
Well,
So why did you need to open it in the first place?
yeah.
You're contradicting yourself.
Mm.
Come on, you're putting people's lives at risk.
Yeah.
If it's either a lockdown or it's not a lockdown.
Yeah. And so I feel like the guidelines should be clear so that people could understand it, because at the moment, even for myself in my workplace, I'm confused. You got this bubble, you got that bubble. However, there's certain things that you can and you can't do. Wear masks, don't wear masks. Wear masks when you're going to certain places, and you don't have to wear the mask when you're still around people. Like, you're either wearing a mask or we're not wearing a mask.
Okay.
Which is it?
Let's do a comparison. Pub, supermarket.
Supermarket.
Okay,
That's
how
more
many
essential.
people go in the supermarket? How many people, when you've been in the supermarket, you've been in that supermarket, you've had on your mask, you haven't had your mask on, there's more than 6 people in there.
Yeah.
Of
And they're
course.
from different households.
Well,
So
this
what
is
are
it.
you actually saying?
Yeah. What they're saying with not mixing household does not make no sense to me. So it's like, I was speaking to a gentleman before I came here, and he has his elderly mother that now he can't see, but he can be in a shop with a total stranger, myself, and we're basically having a conversation with one another in a building, but you, as the son, can't go see your mum.
Doesn't make sense.
It's all confusing. I know for a fact they want to keep certain things open because of the economy. They're in so much debt, it's unbelievable. But at the same time, as a human being, there's lots of people dying from this, and it's like they're not. To me, I don't think they're taking it seriously.
No.
I completely agree.
You're giving little restrictions here and there, but you're not actually saying, you know what, from tonight, everything shuts down like it was in March, but the essentials, as in your supermarkets, the London transport and all that, will remain open for people to travel to work if they can't work from home.
Do you know what? It's got to a point where whatever they say, they're going to say, but all I do on a day-to-day basis is keep myself and my family safe and those people around me. That's the only thing I can do, because if I'm taking any direction from them, I'll be like a headless chicken.
Yeah.
It's because it's contradicting itself all the time.
Day in, day out. Contradiction after contradiction.
Yeah, and he's like coming out every other day to say something that no one doesn't
Just put
understand.
your hands up and say, we don't know how to deal with this. I'd rather you just say that.
Yeah, say that, and then, like, you know what? Looking at how it was between March and May,
Let's
we'll
go
have
back
to
to
go
doing
back
that.
to that.
Simple.
But do it for longer. So, listeners, let me know what you think. Are you clued up on this, or are you confused like us ladies in the studio right now? I am in the chat room on uk.iliveradio.com. But you know what? Time to switch it up. A bit of 80s pop. So, this is the sounds of 5 Star. Can't wait another minute.
Innit?
You got a reputation for living when the loving gets rough. When my heart is reaching for you, and my love is getting stronger, there's an urgency needing me. I can't take it any longer. No, can't wait another minute for it all to begin. No, I can't wait another minute. So let the love come rushing. I can't wait. You've been counting on so slow. I know you've been confused, 'cause I didn't fall so easy like the ladies usually do. So here's the answer to your question. I want you all to myself, 'cause I'm oh so good for you. No one else will ever do. No, I can't wait. I can't wait another minute for it all to begin. No, I can't wait. I can't wait another minute. My heart is reaching for you, and my love is getting stronger. There's an urgency needing me. I can't take it any longer. Can't wait. I can't wait another minute. Hurry up to begin. Can't wait. I can't wait another minute. So let your love go rushing in. Oh, baby. Can't wait. I can't wait another minute. Hurry up to begin. Can't wait. I can't wait another
Not a word from your lips. Just took for granted that I want to skin it dip. A quick hit, that's your game. Still, I'm not a piece of meat. Stimulate my brain. Night is young, so are we. Let's get to know each other better, slow and easily. Take my hand, let's hit the floor. Shake your body to the music, maybe then you score. So come on, baby, won't you show some class? Why you wanna move so fast? We don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time. Oh no, we could dance and party all night, and drink some cherry wine. We don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time. Oh no, we could dance and party all night, and drink cherry wine. Just slow down. If you want me, a man wants to be approached cool and romantically. I got needs just like you. Give me conversations, good vibrations through and through. So come on, baby, won't you show some class? Why you wanna move so fast? We don't have to take our clothes off, no, to have a good time. Oh no, we could dance and party all night, and drink some cherry wine. We don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time.
So that was the sound of Madonna with Into the Groove, and before that Jermaine Stewart with We Don't Have to Take Our Clothes Off. So I'm coming up to the hour. We'll be back with Miss B and Miss Law with their mix and blend. Keep it here on iLive UK, changing the way you listen to radio.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
You're listening to iLive Radio.
This is Lisa Banton, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
Hey, this is music producer Reggie Marks, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way that you listen to radio.
This is Noel Gordine. You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
And we're back with that Saturday vibe. I'm your host, Sims Mode, and as you know, after 5, it's the ladies, Miss B and Miss Law, who will be giving you some good vibes, some good music. So I am going to hand over to Miss B.
Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it.
Sorry. I was playing my tune and I just was thinking, so this is Touch It by Busta Rhymes.
Who be the king of the sound? Bust a bus back to just put a lock on the town. Now them be coming from miles around. See, they be coming cause they know how to gouge it down. Now you know who holding the throne, so give me the crown. Saluting and trying to give me a pound. I don't really what you niggas do, you get this clowns. Making the push dripping through the on the ground. Get low, bus. Now that's the way that it goes. When we up in the spot, the shit be flooded with whore. See, we get making hot, the chicks that come out their clothes. That's when they get it. Mommy, you already know I suppose. Turn it up, shorty wildin' and shorty open, she beastin' it out. For the record, just a second, I'm freaking it out. Come on, while she trying to touch it, I was peeping it out. She turned around and was trying to put my dick in the mouth. I let her
touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it.
and as you start to get me ringing the bell, when I come I be doing it and doing it well. Then I beat up the and be making it swell, trying to hide the smell of the set, weighing on a Chanel. Then they try to walk with a strut, so know what to tell. Come on, I went and got in they butt, made everything tell. Come on, now the chick a wild like a nut, she blowing my tail. Can't get enough of the kid, I put her under my spell. Get low, bud. Now that mommy move it along. If you know you bout it, then get it removing your thumb. To the whip and back of the truck is where you belong. After the yak, to be the type of raunchy this shit they be on. Street niggas respect it because my movement is strong. Cause we consistently rapping, see my money is long. All my differences with me, see how they singing the song. Plus how we get in the stick and we be getting along. I let them
touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it.
The guard of the block, seated on back. Every single time that I drop, it is a rap. For this nigga taking the kid, I'm close to the strap. Cause all they wanna come talk and sit on my lap. Every time I give you bang, they're knocking your whip. Come on, always do a thing, they're locking the strip. Come on, lot of mommies just dancing and they shaking their hips. After that they get low, put the thing on their lips. I let them
touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it.
Yes, yes, and that was Touch It by Busta Rhymes. Next.
You got me mesmerized. I don't know what to do. Baby got me hypnotized. I think I'm in love with you. You got me so caught up.
so crazy, baby. You got me looking so crazy right now. Make me wanna clap my hands. Make me wanna stomp my feet. Make me feel real, real good. When you put the thing on me, let me tell you now, I can't keep it sleep. Oh, boy, you got me weak. Come on now, your love is so sweet. Yeah, you knock me off my feet. I can't keep it sleep. I can't. Boy, you got me weak. Got me. Your love is so sweet. Said you knocked me off my feet.
And yes, that was Mesmerized by Faith Evans. Coming with my next track now, and that's People Every Day by Arrested Development.
Of a celebration of life, death, and the struggles of our ancestors. Check it out. Let me hear you say, whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah. Maybe she was demonstrating, but nevertheless I was pleased. My day was going great and my soul was at ease until a group of brothers started bugging out, drinking the 40 ounce, going the nigger out, disrespecting my black queen, holding their crotches and being obscene. At first I ignored them, cause see I know the type. They got drunk, they got guns, and yes they wanna fight. And they see a young couple having a time that's good, and the egos wanna test the brother's manhood. So they came to test me cause of my heritage and the loud bright colors that I wear. I was a target cause I'm a fashion misfit, and the outfit that I'm wearing, brothers dissing it. While I stay calm and pray the niggas leave me be, but they squeeze the parts of my date's anatomy. Why Lord, you brothers have to drill me, cause if I stop to hit this man they'll have to kill me. You see, everyday people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You see, everyday people. I told the niggas please let us pass friends. I said please cause I don't like killing Africans. But he wouldn't stop, and I ain't Ice Cube. But I had to take the brother out for being rude. And like I said before, I was mad by it. It took 3 or 4 cops to pull me off the hill. But that's the story, y'all, of a black man acting like a nigga who gets stomped by an African. You see,
And yes, that was People Every Day by Arrested Development. And now my next track is Aeroplanes by B.O.B, aka Bobby Player,
Can we pretend that
featuring
airplanes
Hayley.
in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Yeah, I could use a dream or a genie or a wish to go back to a place much simpler than this. Cause after all the partying and smashing and crashing, and all the glitz and the glam and the fashion, and all the pandemonium and all the madness, there comes a time where you fade to the blackness. And when you're staring at that phone in your lap, and you hoping but them people never call you back. But that's just how the story unfolds. You get another hand soon after you fold. And when your plans unravel in the sand, what would you wish for if you had one chance? So airplane, sorry I'm late. I'm on my way, so don't close that gate. If I don't make that, then I switch my flight, and I'll be right back at it by the end of the night.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Yeah, somebody take me back to the days before this was a job, before I got paid, before it ever mattered what I had in my bank. Yeah, back when I was trying to get it to that subway, and back when I was rapping for the piece of it. But nowadays we rapping to stay relevant. I'm guessing that if we can make some wishes out of airplanes, then maybe, yo, maybe I go back to the days before the politics that we call the rap game. And back when ain't nobody listened to my mixtape. And back before I tried to cover up my slang. But this is for Decatur, what's up, Bobby Ray. So can I get a wish to end the politics and get back to the music that started this? So here I stand, and then again I say, I'm hoping we can make some wishes out of airplanes.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
I could really use a wish right now, right now.
always tell me that you need me, and I'm weak cause I believe you, and I'm mad because I love you. So I stop and think that maybe you could learn to appreciate me. Then it all remains the same, that you ain't never gonna change, never gonna change, never gonna change. My days are cold, baby, and know my heart can't take no more. I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you. I'm hurting while I'm with you, and know my heart can't take no more. No more, running back to you. Baby, why you hurt me? Leave me and desert me. I gave you all my heart, and all you did was tear it up. Looking out my window.
And yes, that was Ashanti and Foolish. And my next track is Can't Take My Eyes Off of You by Lauryn Hill.
Oh, you got the, oh my God, is it real? Oh, you got the, oh my God, is it real? Oh my God. Yeah.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Baby, you be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just so good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. So good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
Thank you, Miss B, for your mix and blend. Make sure you catch her the same time, same place on that Saturday vibe. Thank you, Miss B.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
So up next we have Talks Honest very own Miss Law.
Love you've been spoiled.
Ooh, and it's your warm and precious love just keeps me giving you more. I give you everything, keep you having a ball, girl. Mink coats and diamond rings, fancy sports car. But I want to give you more than material things. It's love, sweet love, 'cause I know that's what you need. Oh my baby, 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 I know you've been spoiled.
I don't mind taking my last time and investing in your love.
Ooh, baby, I spoiled.
So baby, I know you've been spoiled.
Oh, honey,
it's
your warm and precious love just keeps me giving you more. Loving you's not hard to do, though you make it easy. You're the one who makes my fun. You know you please me, and I need to keep you satisfied. I'm good to you, but you're the reason why. Oh my darling, darling, darling,
I know you've been spoiled.
oh my baby, I spoiled you.
So this is Benny King, Spoiled.
Didn't believe in miracles until you came along. Champagne and fancy things can never match your love. But I want to give you more than material things. I said love, sweet love, 'cause I know that's what you need. You're my woman and I love you. Oh, you're my woman and I really do.
Benny Goldstone featuring Maxine Waters. I'm always dancing to the musics.
My feet start to moving, my heart gets moving. I love the sound of happy music.
Music can be just so sweet, but when I hear that beat, feelings creep in and touch my heart. I move my head and feet and fantasize.
Massive Force, Give Me Your Love.
I searched for rainbows, yet I could not find them. Clouds were hanging low. All the time I was in the wrong direction. You were on my mind. Girl, you turn me on, yeah. Baby, keep this on your mind, yeah. You and I will sail away to higher grounds where passion's burning. Hear me when I say, give me your number. Give me your love. Give me your love. Give me your love. Don't you want it? I know you need it. Girl, I'm ready. The love I offer you will be the cure for all desire. Call my name, know that I'll come running. Girl, you turn me on, yeah. Baby, just love me all night long, yeah. You and I will sail away to higher grounds where passion's burning. Hear me when I say, don't you want it? I know you need it. Give me your love. You and I will sail away to higher grounds where passion's burning. Hear me when I say, ha! Give me your love. Give me your love. Give me your love. Baby, give me your love.
So this is Barbara Mitchell, Never Had a Love Like This Before.
It's so delicious from my head to feet. Don't take it too fast. Let's make it last forever. Just say you'll be my baby forevermore.
to be alive. You gave meaning to emptiness. Goodbye pain, hello happiness. You entered my world out of the blue. I never knew joy till I met you. I saw you on a crowded street, and my life became complete. Ooh, on a crowded street. There I was just walking alone, minding my business and humming a song. Suddenly the world stepped out of place when I looked straight into your face.
So this is Barbara Pennington on a crowded street.
I couldn't speak and I wanted to hide, but you held on to me so tight. Then everything started to feel so right. Ooh, I saw you on a crowded street, and my life became complete on a crowded street. I saw you in a burning fire, lit the way for my desire. I knew at once you were the one that I would build my dreams upon. Ooh, I saw you. In the fire, it was burning. Sweetheart, I know should have been learning, but my pockets were full of money. Yes, they were. I had someone. Yes, I did.
So this is Barbara Acklin. Love Makes a Woman.
But it's love, sweet love, that makes a woman. That makes a woman. Yes, it's love, sweet love, that makes a woman. Makes a woman. Something told me that this wouldn't last. Now my honey is in the past. I had to swallow all my pride and admit to myself, deep down inside, diamonds and pearls. Don't you know that I've had enough? But I feel so much better, yes I do, dressed in love. Yes, it's love, sweet love, that makes a woman. Makes a woman. Yes, it's love, sweet love, that makes a woman. Makes a woman. What she is, yeah. What she is.
So this is the last track for me. Hope you're enjoying the show. Yeah.
surround. And I'm glad just to be alive. You gave meaning to emptiness. Goodbye pain, hello happiness. You entered my world out of the blue. I never knew joy till I met you. I saw you on a crowded street.
So as we know, there are no crowded streets anymore. It's all about the isolation, lockdown. So yeah, no more crowded streets. So let's get jiggy to this one.
Walking alone, minding my business and humming a song. Suddenly the world stepped out of place when I looked straight into your face. You smiled and I melted inside. I couldn't speak and I wanted to hide, but you held on to me so tight. Then everything started to feel so right. Ooh, I saw you on a crowded street.
Well. Thank you, Miss Law, for your 20 minutes, right, of goodness. Yeah?
Oh yes, 20 minutes of goodness.
Good
I had to pull
vibes.
that track back because it's like
Yeah.
we haven't got these crowded streets anymore.
No,
so
not at all.
I felt it was appropriate to play that track again.
Yeah, definitely appropriate.
Yeah,
That was
man.
definitely appropriate.
So make sure you catch the ladies same time, same place next week after 5 for their mix and blend of good music. So if you've missed parts of my show today, you can listen back, go into our website uk.iliveradio.com. Just look for podcasts and follow the prompts from there. Also, you can catch us on TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Acast. We also have I also have my Instagram. If you want to follow me, check That Saturday Vibe Show. Follow me and I will follow you back. I'm going to go into my little mix and blend and make sure you stay locked to iLive UK, because later on from 8 till 10 you have the Candy Show, and in for Mr. C will be Shat D, so make sure you don't go nowhere. And then after that we have the Red Planet Mix Show with Mixmaster Caesar. So yeah, got a full lineup today, so make sure you catch me back next week, same time, same place. Until then, peace.
Early in the morning around 3 a.m. Lying with a girl named Kim with a glass of gin. Sipping on it, about to hit the skins. Now I'm on it. Telephone ring was a girl named Jane from around the way. How could I forget? Damn, Emma caught. Is it time to quit? Running through my head. Sick and tired of losing track of stuff. Every time I turn around, same old game, another day. Thinking I just wanna settle down. Try to live and file, it's over now. Said to myself, it's got
another day. And I just wanna settle same old game. Same old game. I believe there's got to be another way for me. Gotta be another way. Gotta be another way.
And I see you flossing my way with the grace all up in my face. So I say, what's up, love? How you doing? What you think about me and you? Nah, but wait, let's make a date. Plans for dinner. I'm down to take it slow, cause you know that she's a winner. Got me fiending for the cream, don't you know? I'm moving in slow, but keep it low.
Yeah, baby boo. Yo, what's up with you?
Don't stop.
Word around campus that you like it with you. I wanna freak it, but first I'm gonna take a peek at it. Grab it, stab it, cause you know I got to have it. So hit me.
Baby.
I got my mind on my money. The booty's on me.
Come on, baby. Come on. Drive me crazy. Drive me wild. Sexy night, baby.
I got my mind on my money. The booty's on me.
Come on, baby. Come on. Got me open, baby.
Something